Weakness. Do I have weakness? I am nothing but weakness. I'm not naturally strong or fast or flexible. I'm certainly not the smartest person in the world. I get emotional over stupid things. I eat the wrong foods. I don't sleep enough. I procrastinate and I waste time. I care too much about meaningless things and not enough about important things. My ego is too big. My mind is too small, often trapped inside itself. Now, all that being said, I have a saying. A person's strength is often their biggest weakness, but their weaknesses can become strengths. I don't accept that I am what I am and that is what I am doomed to be. I'm fighting. I'm always fighting. I'm struggling and I'm scraping and kicking and clawing at those weaknesses to change them, to stop them. Some days I win, but some days I don't. But each and every day I get back up and I move forward with my fists clenched toward the battle, toward the struggle. And I fight with everything I've got to overcome those weaknesses and those shortfalls and those flaws as I strive to be just a little bit better today than I was yesterday.
I can tell you everything I've done. The only thing I can't do is grind for you. What's the difference between a gazelle and what's the difference between a lion? The gazelle is running from something. And that's a lot of you in this room. You'll run. You'll do what you're supposed to do as long as you're getting pushed. But as soon as that stops, you stop. So you've got to ask yourself, what's your why? What motivates you? What pushes you? What drives you?
Every opportunity is the last opportunity. Every opportunity, I have to reprove myself again. Every opportunity, I'm still nervous. E.T., you've been doing this for years. Why are you so nervous? Because the day you become convinced, the day you stop evaluating yourself, the day you stop growing, the day you stop getting better, is the day you die. Is the day the person who's trying to catch you will get you.
And I'm here to tell you today, if you somebody came in my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it.
If you keep walking, if you keep making one good choice or two good choices will always bring amazing opportunities. I promise you, man. Things will get better. And it won't be microwave. It won't be overnight. It won't be instantaneous. I know we want that, but it's not. Greatness takes time. When you build something with a foundation, with choices and character, you see, character is everything in life. In this room, I promise you, if some of you will just begin to take ownership of your life, and some of you probably are already striving and doing phenomenal and making good choices, I want to say keep going. Don't give up. Keep pursuing it, because I promise you, every single one of you were meant to leave your fingerprints on history. I mean fingerprints on history. Where you can leave back and leave behind a legacy. Where you can leave behind impact. Where you can leave behind a difference. Every one of you are fully capable of leaving your fingerprints on history. Don't become complacent because it's easy. Continue to challenge yourself. If it's easy for some of you, don't become complacent. Continue to set goals. Raise the bar. Raise the expectation. But then don't be afraid to fail either, because failure is okay. It's not about you being perfect. It's about growth and development. And every single day that when you look in the mirror, can you say that you gave today 120% of you? You can paint the greatest masterpiece. Your life is an empty canvas. And the great thing about your life is you can be the greatest Van Gogh, the greatest Picasso, the greatest artist that there is. But what you talk about doesn't paint your picture. What you do does. See, on your hands and your feet are these paintbrushes. And the choices that you make is what paints your picture. And some of you in here, if you're going to be honest with yourself, you know you've been compromising. You know you've been selling yourself short. You know that there have been times that you wanted to be better, to have better, to achieve better. But what would your friends think about you? And you're letting the opinions of your crew hold you hostage because what will they think about you? But I've been sober for almost 10 years now. You couldn't get me to go back to touching it because living life on life's terms and watching dreams and goals become alive is the greatest experience in life. And we in this generation, I promise you, you have a blank slate. You can be anything you want to do, but you got to take ownership of your life. If you have a good why, no matter what happens, you will not quit because quitting is not an option because you have a why, you have a passion, you have a purpose. You're on a mission to achieve something. And nothing can knock you off course.